The Last Days is a 1998 American documentary film directed by James Moll and produced by June Wheeler and Kenneth Lipper. Steven Spielberg, in his role as founder of the Shoah Foundation, was one of the film's executive producers. The film tells the stories of 5 Hungarian Jews during the Holocaust, also known as the Shoah, focusing on the last year of World War II, when Nazi Germany occupied Hungary and began mass deportations of Jews in the country to concentration and extermination camps, primarily Auschwitz. It depicts the horrors of life in the camps, but also stresses the optimism and perseverance of the survivors. 1. 2. The film won the Academy Award for Best Documentary Feature at the 71st Academy Awards. 1. 3. It was remastered and re-released on Netflix on May 19, 2021. 1. Content. The film includes archival footage, photographs, and documents, as well as new interviews with Holocaust survivors Bill Bash, Irene Zisblatt, Renee Firestone, Alice Locke Kahana, Tom Lantis, Randolph Braham, and Dario Gabay. 1. The filmmakers take the first 5 of those, who all immigrated to the United States after World War II, back to visit their hometowns and the sites of the camps to which they were sent. Former Representative Lantis, Democrat, California, was the only Holocaust survivor ever elected to the United States Congress. 4. 5. He was saved by Swedish diplomat Raoul Wallenberg, who hid Lantis in Budapest. 4. There are also interviews with U.S. Army veterans Paul Parks and Kitsugo Miho, GIs who helped liberate Dachau concentration camp. Former SS Dr. Hans Munch, who was acquitted of war crimes at the Nuremberg trials, is interviewed about his experiences at Auschwitz concentration camp. 2. 4. Release. The Last Days was first released in 1998, and it was remastered and re-released worldwide on Netflix on May 19, 2021. It was produced by June Wheeler, Kenneth Lipper, Steven Spielberg, and the survivors of the Shoah Visual History Foundation. Citation needed. Critical response. The Last Days received positive reviews from film critics. It holds a 92% approval rating on review aggregator website Rotten Tomatoes, based on 24 reviews. 6 on Metacritic. The film has a score of 85 out of 100, based on 25 critics. 7. According to Radhian Simon Pillai of The Guardian, the film's thesis is that the Nazis were so fueled by hatred that they would sacrifice their position in the war in order to carry out the genocide, deporting 438,000 Hungarian Jews to Auschwitz within a 6-week period. 1. Roger Ebert wrote for the Chicago Sun-Times that the film focuses on the last year of the war, when Adolf Hitler, already defeated and with his resources running out, revealed the depth of his racial hatred by diverting men and supplies to the task of exterminating Hungary's Jews. 8. In New York Magazine, John Leonard wrote, "It is a story told by 5 survivors of that fast-forward genocide, all of them naturalized American citizens, who returned to the cities and villages from which they were seized and to the camps to which they were committed." 4. Mark Savlov of the Austin Chronicle wrote, "Moll's film is a far cry from the elegiac poetry of, say, Night and Fog. It's a document more than an examination, and its power of record is inarguable and incorruptible." 2. Barbara Schulgasser Parker, former film critic for the San Francisco Examiner, wrote for Common Sense Media that the horrors described by survivors of the death camps, the soldiers who liberated them, and historians, as well as photographs and archival footage, make this important and educational, but best suited to teens and older. 9. See also: List of Holocaust films. Film Portal. Judaism Portal. References. Simon Pillai, Radhian, May 18, 2021. There is still so much hatred. Looking back on Holocaust documentary The Last Days. The Guardian. Retrieved June 25, 2021. Savlov, Mark, March 5, 1999. The Last Days. The Austin Chronicle. Retrieved June 25, 2021. New York Times, The Last Days. Movies and TV Department. The New York Times. 2007. Archived from the original on December 4, 2007. Retrieved November 22, 2008. Leonard, John, May 29, 2000. Speak Memory. New York. Retrieved June 25, 2021. Garandi, Pablo, February 1, 2018. Statue of late Representative Tom Lantis unveiled in Hungary. The Mercury News. Retrieved June 25, 2021. The Last Days. Rotten Tomatoes. Retrieved June 25, 2021. The Last Days. Metacritic. Retrieved June 25, 2021. Ebert, Roger. February 12, 1999. Reviews. The Last Days. RogerEbert.com. Retrieved June 25, 2021. Schulgasser Parker, Barbara. May 26, 2021. The Last Days. Common Sense Media. Retrieved June 25, 2021.